This is the Lisbon Oceanarium, a shimmering glass temple floating on the Tagus River, and officially voted the best aquarium in the world by TripAdvisor multiple times. Over 1 million visitors walk through these doors every year, families, students, scientists, all drawn to one of the most extraordinary aquatic spaces on Earth. But if you stood here just 30 years ago, you wouldn't have heard the laughter of children or the splash of rays. You'd have smelled oil, smoke, and decay. This was an industrial graveyard, a polluted wasteland abandoned by the city. So, how did a temporary building from a 1990s World's Fair built on the ruins of pollution become a global icon of conservation and beauty? This is the surprising story of how Lisbon turned disaster into a masterpiece. The birth of the Oceanário de Lisbon. In the mid-20th century, Lisbon's eastern waterfront, now called Parque das Nações, was a grim reminder of unchecked industrialization. Oil refineries, slaughterhouses, gas depots, and shipyards lined the Tagus River. The smell of sulfur and burning fuel filled the air. The water itself was almost dead, so polluted that no fish could survive near the shore. Urban planners called it a wound in the heart of Lisbon. Residents avoided it completely. It was considered the city's backyard of shame. By the 1980s, factories closed. Rust took over. The area was empty, but it was also full of potential. In 1989, a wild idea emerged. Portugal should host a World's Fair, the first of its kind for the country. The timing was symbolic. 1998 marked 500 years since Vasco da Gama's voyage to India, a defining moment of the Age of Discovery. The theme, the oceans, a heritage for the future. This was no ordinary fair. It was to be a declaration that humanity's relationship with the ocean had to evolve from conquest to care. Lisbon officials looked at the decaying waterfront and saw a perfect blank canvas for rebirth. And so began one of the most ambitious urban transformations in modern Europe. The cleanup effort was massive. Over 50 hectares of contaminated soil removed, tons of toxic waste treated, and the old factories demolished. What rose from the ashes was a vision of the future: glass, steel, water, and light. The Expo planners wanted a centerpiece that embodied the entire theme, a structure that would literally rise from the sea. The commission went to American architect Peter Shermaffy, the mastermind behind aquariums in Boston and Osaka. His idea was bold: a floating vessel of knowledge. The building would appear to hover above the water, connected to land only by delicate bridges. Shermaff said, "You don't visit it, you embark on it." Construction began in 1995, against the odds. It was completed just in time for opening day, a miracle of Portuguese engineering. When Expo 98 opened its gates on May 22, 1998, it stunned the world. In just 132 days, more than 10.5 million visitors explored the fair, a number nearly equal to Portugal's entire population. The Ocean Pavilion was the star attraction, a dazzling journey through the living heart of our planet. Inside, visitors encountered a 5 million-liter central tank, visible from every level, surrounded by 4 massive habitats: the North Atlantic, Antarctic, tropical Indian, and temperate Pacific Oceans. The design tricked your eyes. It looked like one continuous ocean, symbolizing that all life on Earth is connected. People gasped as hammerhead sharks glided past sunfish and stingrays under ethereal blue light. It was immersive, emotional, almost spiritual. If this transformation blows your mind, hit that subscribe button. We tell epic stories of architecture, history, and engineering, just like this, every single week. Go on, dive in. When the fair ended on September 30th, the question was simple: what do we do with this masterpiece? The answer came quickly: it was too extraordinary to lose. Just 1 month later, it reopened as the Oceanário de Lisboa, and it's been open ever since. Today, the aquarium is home to over 8,000 marine creatures representing 500 species. From fragile seahorses to enormous sunfish, the central tank alone weighs more than 5,000 tons, with windows so thick, 27 centimeters, that they had to be imported from Japan. The Oceanarium also holds one of the only successfully kept ocean sunfish in captivity, a gentle giant that can weigh up to 2,000 kilograms. The facility is meticulously designed to recycle water, control salinity, and replicate real ocean currents. The Oceanario isn't just an aquarium, it's a marine research powerhouse. It became the first public aquarium in Europe to earn triple certification for environmental and eco-management excellence. Its education programs have reached over 1.3 million students since 1998. The aquarium runs over 40 conservation projects across 20 countries. From coral reef restoration in the Maldives to sea turtle rehabilitation in Cape Verde, and its most beloved residents, the sea otters, have a story that melts hearts. These otters were rescued as abandoned pups in Alaska, too young to survive in the wild. They found a new life in Lisbon, now serving as ambassadors for ocean conservation. Every splash they make is a reminder of how far this place has come, from pollution to protection. The Oceanario de Lisboa is more than just a tourist attraction. It's living proof that visionary design can transform a city's destiny. It revived an entire district. Today, Parque das Nações is one of Lisbon's most modern neighborhoods, filled with art, life, and light. More than 25 years later, the Oceanarium continues to inspire global awareness of the ocean crisis, teaching millions that every drop of water, every species, and every wave matters. What began as a temporary Expo pavilion became a permanent symbol of harmony between humanity and the sea. From a toxic wasteland to one of Earth's greatest aquariums, this is how Lisbon reclaimed its soul through the power of imagination. Have you ever visited a place that hides a story this wild beneath the surface? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, protect the ocean because it's the heart of our planet.